Hi everybody, it's Judy at the Veggie plot. It's June 28th, 2017. I just got to do a quick update here. I'm sort of trying not to be on the internet as much as I have been, so these might be a little further in between, but I do like to keep a diary of what's happening out at the plot, so here we go. Here's my little corner of beans, corn, squash, sunflowers, and, pardon moi, marigolds. Everything's starting to climb. I put in a few poles there for the beans. We'll see how it goes. Those are purple pod beans. I really like them as like fresh eating, like raw. As you can tell, the Jerusalem artichoke has decided to come out of the ground and reach for the sky. There's a crow looking at me. The peppermint here is starting to come back, as well as the grass. My glads are right at this corner with some sunflowers in between. Oops. The noise you're hearing in the background is water running. Squash and those shark skin melons that I planted didn't come up anywhere that I planted them. I was told the seed was too fresh, so somebody else got some older seed and it's coming up, so oh well, that's okay. In here with this marigold, I've planted from seed a couple of okra, and they have come up. 2 out of 3 came up. Maybe there's a third. No, I think there's 2 out of 3. So anyway, we'll see how they're doing, because they're from seed. And there's my radishes. I've been picking and eating those. In here, I'm going to water after I finish this. I've actually planted the okra from home. I don't know if you can make it out in there. They're quite tiny plants, but I saw a video where a fellow old-timer said, put a little skinny stick in along with the stem and the cutworms won't kill them, and actually none of them are dead from cutworms, so he's probably right about that. We shall see. Anyway, okra really likes it hot, so I don't know, we might be testing the limits here. But even if I got some seed to plant next year, I think that would be a good start. As you can tell, the lovage is reaching for the sky. Lots of little insects up there having a ball. Daylilies are blooming. I've picked over all the honeyberries. Rhubarb is still producing. Chives in here, I should cut them back, I guess. Seeds from Swiss chard there. In here we've got 4 squash. I think 2 are going to be zucchini and 2 are going to be some sort of winter squash. We'll see. I shouldn't have cut back the multiplier onions. I thought I could just cut off the tops and they'd spring back, no problem, but they are having a problem. So, as I said, onions and I don't get along because I torture the poor little things. In here is my garlic and my fava beans, and I have to say, you know, almost everybody's garlic around here gets the rust, and this year I don't know if it's because the fava beans are putting more nitrogen into the soil, or if they're just protecting the plants from the rust blowing on the wind, or what, but my plants in there are looking pretty healthy for my garlic, you know. I've stopped watering, so, and the fava beans seem to just love it in there, so good. I'm gonna have lots of fava beans, which is okay, they dry, so not a storage problem. Just, you can only eat so many of those things. So here's my little tomato patch. There's some potatoes here along the front, just some that I've stuck in there. Anyway, my tomato patch is pretty sparse, but again, it's not even July yet, so we'll see how it goes. It does just wants heat. I have a couple of errant beans in there where this tomato cage is. We'll see how they do. So anyway, lots of different types of tomatoes. Again, fava beans along the front here. I plant them and sunflowers everywhere. So the squash is producing. You can see the one yellow one in there is getting a little ripe for me to pick and bring home maybe. All I'm going to do today is water. It's early, mid-afternoon I guess. In here, it's sort of dark from the screen, but in here I've been picking raspberries. Been cutting back my grape bush, as I call it. You know, it's a different way of doing it. It works, so why have the hassle if you don't have to, right? Here's my Tulamine raspberries. They haven't started producing yet. They have fruit on them, it just hasn't ripened. Here's my little, if I can get it in here, see a couple of my blueberries. They're not ripe yet, and with I'm disguising them with that fava bean, so maybe I can throw the birds off. And here you can see that the fabas are getting loaded with the black aphids. Not a big deal, because this plant, you can see right there, there's two. Can you see them? Can't find them on the screen, but there's two ladybugs. If I get out of the shadow. Right there, there's lots of ladybugs. You know, if you leave them food, they'll lay eggs, and then you have tons of ladybugs. So, and they love eating those black aphids. So here is the yellow beans along here. Sort of view of the garlic and fava patch from this side. Canada flag, Canada Day is coming up. A couple of days. Very exciting for us. 150 years. Yeah, just beans in there. My little patch of corn. Right in there. And down in here I've scraped away the weeds and threw a few more radishes in there. And my onions, perennial onions, are growing along that border with the kale, Swiss chard, beets, turnips, I believe, lettuce, and what was this? I don't know. Maybe that was spinach instead of turnips, and turnips are over here. Peas, I've been picking some peas, which is a bonus. I wasn't going to plant any, you just got free seed. And over there, the red currants are starting to turn red. They're a little slower than other people's. Beautiful daylilies. And here is my lady's mantle. The comfrey is going to need cut back pretty soon. It's still got quite a few buds on there, so I haven't done it yet. Again, a nice plant for adding nutrients and minerals throughout the soil if you cut the leaves back and spread them around. More fabas. And my I'm laughing because my poor little potatoes, you know, I went under there and was stealing potatoes, and I think I disturbed the roots too much as when they were young plants, and I haven't found too many potatoes now, but that's okay. Lots of people here will give me a few potatoes. So I think that is it. Maybe we'll just do a little bit of a pan. Beautiful summer day. Tell everything's looking nice. So I think that's about it. So anyway, have a great day, everyone. Sorry, I'm trying to close this without jerking the iPad too much. So have a good day, and thanks for visiting. And I hope I get this up in the near future on the internet, YouTube. Bye now.